Welcome back to the Commonwealth. This is your friendly neighborhood Lady Hawk coming to you from a very specific location. This is out of a mod created by Shadowsar 77. And you can find Shadowsar's mods on Bethesda.net and, of course, on Nexus. Oh, there we go. Me trying to find the right button to hit. Never ever gonna work. So, this is the location that Ross's mod have created, and is close to the wreck of the Northern Star, where all of the Viking raiders are at. Poseidon Energies, Peabody's house, and of course Warwick. But since there is plenty of space in between this location and Warwick, there's not gonna be any issues at all, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, before we go, there's a couple of things that you guys need to know. Once you get this, yeah, there are some couple of spawn points. There is a Mylark spawn point around here, so watch out for lurkies, of course. And inside of the lighthouse, whoop, you're gonna get wet. Here is filled with Mylark eggs. Might as well let's just take these. And I don't know if they're gonna respawn. I will have to ask Shadows about that. But besides that, this is gonna be a challenging place to build, but not just that, right? You're gonna get a whole lot of space. Oh, before we start building, there's another thing that I want to show you guys that I found was quite hilarious, that made me giggle. Look. I know some of you guys might find this a tiny bit macabre, but I found it personally as a cool little Easter egg. And there's another skeleton here. Mine had a teddy bear, so I grabbed that for dog meat because we know dog meat loves his teddies. So I'm just gonna whoop, 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 back up here. So when you get this spot, this bridge piece is not gonna be there, neither those foundations or that thing. I placed those there to have a starting point. So I had sort of an idea of what to do or what not to do. I don't know. Something dark side. Did I mention you guys should go to Bethesda.net, get this mod? Or maybe Nexus, depending on your platform. So this mod is available for both PC and the Xbox. And you know what, guys? So far, I have not just been pleasantly surprised by the mods from Shadowsar, but also new places to build. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's just a clip formation. Okay. I thought I might have missed the boat, because when you get here, this is sort of sunken in. I'm gonna move this a bit again because I'm not quite pleased where it was placed. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I think that's better. But I was trying to think, how will the settlers maybe enter into the spot. So there's gonna be a lot of walkways, not to mention things that might float. Okay, we kind of have to do that, or make structures on stilts. Otherwise, this area is not gonna work. So for all of you wonderful boat happy people, and I already knows I'm talking about her. Yeah, I think you will be pleasantly surprised and quite happy with this area. I really do. Maybe turn on the object snapping again. That might not be a bad idea. But I do think if we use some of these wonderful pieces from Woody's and mix it up with G2M and some other bits and bobs, we can make this area nice and interesting. And I already kind of have an inkling of creating a floating garden sort of thing. So if we do that, add in some windows. Like so. Do I want a full wall? No. I want a scrappy one? Yes. Yes, I do. Put that there. Well, we better put in that fireplace too. There we go. Because something tells me this area might get a tiny bit chilly at night. I think it might be. So now we got that in. Let's just toggle back and go to... Where's my buddy? G2M. There we go. Get the wood. Walls. Yes, please. Thank you. That's a maybe. I don't know. But I do know that I do want an outer cap here. And we're gonna mix and match this a bit with that. And then, so we get a nice little slant on this side, I think. Or maybe even put on a one of these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put on one of these. It's gonna be right on the build edge, but you know what? I think we can finagle this. I think we shall manage. So if we do that, and that there. Son of a gun. Okay. Haha. Like so. Now we got a nice little nook for a bed. And a small kitchen that's here. And we got a nice area we can walk straight on through. I think that should actually work out nicely. And plop that there. So we can add in some bridges and walkways to either side. I think that might actually be just what the doctor actually ordered. And add in some windows there and there. Yeah. Okay, before we add anything else, I'm just gonna Scooby Doo over to this side. Yeah, this is gonna look nice. I know it's a very elongated sort of building, But then again, since we are gonna add in, you know, walkways and bridges, and here's my little boat friend that I sort of stole this idea from, just modified it, made it my own. And it's right on the bridge. Nice. See, that works. And if we put in some railings right here, they have a nice little area to add in some storage or whatnots. Plus, if people are passing by and there's more than one going through, they can tuck in here and then continue on walking. I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's terrible. Now to get over there, I actually think we're gonna put that there. Yes. I'm not mad at that. And I really want to use these because these are going to give us a nice little elevated garden plot. And they snap, okay? These are snappy. Because however we are going to twist and turn this, they will need areas to put in some green stuff, right? Besides having water plants. So I don't think this is a terrible idea. If we do it like that, then way we got room to put in a staircase. That's gonna take us down to the garden plot. And of course it's crooked. Sorry for yelling, but I'm getting a tiny bit annoyed with my estimation. But then again, I gotta remind myself and probably you guys too that sometimes you gotta finagle things just a bit to get them to where you actually do want them. And I do believe if we do this, that's gonna give us a nice little way to use this area without overdoing it. Yeah. And yes, I haven't forgot about the roof. Right now, we're just getting the outline right of the structure. I'm not mad at this. Okay, we're keeping this. Now, the next question is, are we going to use the roof from D2M or are we going to use the roof from Woody's? That is the question though, isn't it? Because I love these from D2M. I absolutely freaking adore these roof pieces here. And I know some will probably give me flack and say they're too difficult to work with, but I still like them, okay? And yes, we have a gap here, but you know what? I'm not worried because we can finagle that. So we don't have a sneaky little gap. I don't know how yet, but there is a way. See now, what if we do... And yes, I know some of you are yelling at me already, saying, why don't you have workshop rearranged over little extensions? That way you would actually have slanted pieces to put in there. Well, I used to have those installed, but I'm trying out some different building aspects, so I don't have those installed right now. Will I get them again? Maybe. I don't know yet. Haven't decided yet. But what I have decided is this is not going to be terrible. Okay, we can work with that. Now, my question is... Ooh, these are actually kind of nice. I think we should try and utilize these in a different structure, not in this one, but yeah, I like those. Next question is, do we have a railing in here somewhere? That one is nice, but I want a short one. Yes. Ah, and you snap kind of low, buddy. There you go, that's better. Yeah. See, this is nice. Okay, something different. Still very woodified, but again, I'm not mad at this. What do we have under the metal walls? Don't snap, buddy. I'm just taking a look-see. That wasn't an invitation for you to snap. I actually do think we have some slanted pieces here. They're wonderful, but they're big. They're humongous. These are better. Smaller. Yeah, these are workable. Again, we're not aiming to make the perfect structure here. We're aiming to make this livable. That's a maybe. They might get used. I'm not sold yet. And where else did I see some... maybe? I know they got some nice roof pieces in here that I do want to play with. You see these? These are beautiful. Now the question is if they have those little triangle filler thingies that I want. Yeah, they got them on the end there, but that's not going to help me. I think I might have to surrender and get a Snappy House Kit installed again. But yeah, look at this. Right here. That looks like somebody stole their kitty's chalk and used it for wall paint. I love it. Okay, that didn't help much, did it? Oh, Kiro, don't let me down now. We are just gonna go with the first tab here. And I know there is a lot of scrolling, but bear with me, please. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, I know. I'm already getting distracted. Ross, if you're gonna watch this, buddy, can we please get some triangle little filler pieces for the wall? Yes, maybe, please. That would actually be quite useful. And I know I'm not gonna be the only one who would love those. You see this angle here? Yeah. That right there. That slant. Mm-hmm. That would be perfect. But I don't think we have any luck except for these. They got so many different retextures of these, and I love it. Might as well just put that there. Because we need to get over here anyways. How we are doing it, that's just it. Yeah. What if we do it like that? So it's not that much of a struggle for our guard personnel to get in and out. That way we can tack on a floor piece, find something else to support as well. I think so. I don't think that is a bad idea. I'm not mad at this. What I am mad at, where the hell are some slanted pieces that are not too big? Any little triangular whatnot would be wonderful. Oh, those are great. Oh, that is pretty. I like that. You see this? Oh my. Yep, I like those. Okay. Yes, I know I'm already getting distracted again, aren't I? And these, I love these. All hail the Kurotap. What if we go to plastic? What if we go to miscellaneous and see what we can find? Oh, I like this too. Okay, yes, I know. Getting distracted already. If we had those in tinier triangle pieces, that could be very helpful. But I am putting this down though. And see those? These are beautiful. I know they are a tiny bit too big, but I don't care. Well, if we do it like so, how terrible would that be? Are we gonna hit it? Not quite. Because I think once we add in some junk walls, nobody's gonna know it's sticking out there. Okay. So far, so good. Oh boy. If anybody have any idea where there are some nice little triangle bits and bobs, please do let me know. And not workshop rearranged or vanilla extensions, please. Don't get me wrong, I like those, but I'm trying to find other mods to use instead of those. And here we're gonna add in the extension of the chimney and the top part, of course. But besides that, this is shaping up to be nice. And then we have to go through, add in some pillars underneath here, right here. Yeah, don't mind the Institute birdies. Actually. Where did you go, you little suckerfish? Oh god, there's more of them. There we go. That's better. But before we continue adding bits and bobs, I need to add in some more building materials because I think I might have used up all of the wood I had on me. I got a sneaky suspicion because I went here, had a look-see, formulated sort of an idea or plan or whatever you might call it. Okay, mostly just an idea, yeah? Let's see. Workshop manipulation, yes. Spawn, Karen, no. Add crafting material directly to workbench, yes. Just gonna do this a couple of times. There we go. Oh, I gotta remember to level up too. Keepers. Okay. I see you. But that's gotta wait a bit. Whoop. I will find those triangle pieces, but I think that's gonna be a bit. But instead, you know what? Let's plop down some furnishings and the extension pieces for the fireplace, yeah? So we got one structure sort of done. I actually think that doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. Here, woody. There we go. Building, stone. See, they got this bottom extension thingy. And just by doing that alone, even though it doesn't have the top piece yet, but just doing that already make this look a bit more complete. So yeah, I'm not mad at this. Okay, I'm still not happy with not having those triangle pieces though. Yeah, I know, broken record. I get that. And you know, having to do this just sounds... Well, we could, but... yeah, I guess. But it's still not the same though, right? It works, sure. But you don't want to have to do this every single time you want a nice slanted roof. Or is it just me? Overthinking and being picky. Might just be me, who knows? I feel like we are gonna need a, besides doors, I feel like we are gonna need a partition of some sort. But I don't want it to cut off my windows. And I know it's snapping to the roof. Can't help it. Yeah, we can fix that some other way though. But since we're here, we might as well. That's the awning. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. I really gotta remember to install that thingy that allows me to step outside of the workshop without having it shut down on me. What the hell is that called again? I know most of you guys actually know what I mean. But right now, can't remember what it's called. And I do already know it's gonna annoy the living crap out of me for the rest of the day that I can't remember that. Because once I'm done recording and chatting with you guys, well, you guys already know. I will be on Nexus trying to find it, and then me not remembering the name of it. That's not gonna help, is it? And if we add that there, and like that, pull this up just a tad. Yeah, I vote for junk fences still though. We need some junk walls. To mix that up just a bit. And yes, this is going to be a tiny bit longer than I normally would do an episode. But I think it's going to be worth it. I surely think so. So what if we do that, yeah? And then grab one of my favorite pieces. That one. Scoot it down. And put it in like that. Would that be horrible? That is actually not bad. Okay, then we gotta find a way to put that in here without me exiting out of the workbench. Since we got those nice grated pieces, I don't think it's too stupid to put in some bit more, you know. Ah, come on! Okay, this is gonna irritate the living crap out of me. Not just you guys, but me too. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry. But I hope all of you are doing well. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Please do get Ross's mod. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Oh, get in here. I really do think you will be pleasantly surprised. Oh, come on! Are you freaking kidding me? How bad did we do? Terrible. That looks kind of funny though. And I actually kind of like it, but I need that space. So that's not gonna work, is it? Oh dear. But it actually kind of look cozy next to the fireplace. Weirdly enough. Yeah, but we're not keeping it. Nope. No, we're not. And thank you for resetting. That's nice of you. Very cooperative, sort of. Now, what if we... Yeah. Don't give me a flag for that. And yes, I'm still arguing with my building pieces. Deal with it. Like so. And what if we add in a bridge in the corner here? That might not be terrible. I don't think that would be terrible. Because either way, we are gonna need some railings, and we all know how settlers tend to move around. Yeah? So, if we be a tiny bit sneaky about it, grab my little friends here, and just do that. That way they got a bit of wiggle room. Not that I'm pretty gosh dang sure they're not gonna do a shake or anything fun, unfortunately. And before you guys say it, yes, I know there is a mod that makes your settlers dance when they hit a certain marker. I know. I know it exists. Ah, what if we take that and then carefully do this? Don't you dare to say auto exit on me. Thank you very much. I'm just taking a look-see. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. So, if we do it like so, put that down a bit lower. Yeah, that works for me. And if we take our little buddy here, like so, and scooch in a pallet. Oh, we got a live one, people. Ah, it can stay there for now. That's not terrible. Plus, if we want to, we can add in some tiny shacks on the side here too. But before we do that, I am just gonna grab one of these little buddies here. Not that I'm afraid that Lucky will eat me, but I'm just sort of curious. If we do like this, whoop. Yeah, that needs to be scooched just a bit. Even though I did nail the placement, sorta. Like so. That's not terrible. And if we mirror that on the other side, let's see. How terrible did we do? That actually works. Okay, I'm not mad at this. And the same old question. If this is turning the right way. Because I never know. Until I get a settler to stand on it. Okay, where did that lurky go? Don't get distracted by the lurky. Okay, so far so good. Now let's quickly grab a bed. I think that might be a tiny bit too big. But I think if we go to Creative Clutter, Rooms, Bedroom, Beds, yes. And then we grab this. I'm not excused to use this. I don't think that would be too terrible. I kind of think it fits in here nicely. Just give it a little scoochy scoo. Line it up. And pull it out a bit from the wall. There we go. That's not bad. Okay. And homemaker furnishings. Then get this. Put it on a slight angle. What if what if we do like that there? And let's get some chairs. Let's give them these. These are nice. Tiny bit of color. Never hurt anybody. And then they're not getting a modular thingamajig. No. But if we give them that. Okay, we need to lower our junk fence here just a tad. Because we don't want it up through the floor. I think that would actually do. Yep. Yeah, that is actually kind of cozy. Okay. I'm not mad at this. Okay, fixings. What do we have on the fixings? Give them a utility sink out here for getting water for the plants, doing the dishes. Sure. That is actually not bad. Ooh. See, now with this, we can actually use that surface to make our own little whatnot. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Otherwise, we would have to shimmy shake one of these in on the other side, which we could, but I quite like the idea of having some mix and match pieces, so it looks like they scavenged bits and bobs. So now I got that. What if we like that? Yeah. Something old, something new, something reused. Okay. Oh, they are gonna get my favorite fridge though, before we call this good. Kitchen. I know this is a broken fridge, but I really do enjoy this piece though. So they are getting this. Oh, they need a dresser before we call it anything but done, yeah? Okay. Dresser. They need a dresser. I rarely use this one, but in this instance, why not? They do deserve something nice. The more that I level up, so to speak, the more I actually have learned that finding little things that brings you a bit of joy here and there is not a bad thing. It's actually quite wonderful. And last little furnishing. Let's give them my favorite little side table. Last but not least, set up some lights. And yes, they are getting my favorite. I love the string lights. So they are getting some of these. One there. And one over here by the couch. And now you're probably thinking, she hasn't powered this up. How on earth is she gonna give this some oomph? And to that I say, fear not. We're just gonna go in here. It's one of Shadowsaw's other mods. There's this nice little tab called Power. And these are absolutely magnificent. So they will be used later. But right now, I don't need that much oomph. Right now, I just need a tiny bit of a spark. And for a tiny spark, we are going to use that. Now for doors, though. I actually think we should go to the Curo tab and see. Oh, yeah. One of these there. And then, oh, look at these colors. Yeah, I like these. Oh, fancy. Talking about make me happy. Orange. Ah, yeah. Testing the doors. Yeah, they gotta be turned. Okay. But besides that, I'm not mad at this. So, people, we are almost done for this episode. Almost done. We are getting there. Because next time we're gonna have to decorate this nicely. Because now we got the big pieces down. So now it's time to add some decorations to this. So I think this might be better. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not mad at that. Nice. Alrighty, people. Dog meat. Buddy. Oh, there you are. Don't scare me like that. So thank you very much for joining me in my new adventurous spot. And so far, so good. Yeah, I'm not liking those roof faces. We'll fix that in the next one. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully, this was somewhat entertaining besides me um, babbling a lot about triangles. All right. Later.